Hey guys, welcome back. So today I got a very special episode for you because today our buddy Johnny, who's a subscriber here, commented that he wanted to see every Mandalorian prop in my collection. So of course I had to show it to him. I threw on my Mandalorian shirt, so let's go take a look at him. Alright, so the first thing I noticed is that I actually have quite a bit of Mandalorian stuff. I didn't think I had this much, but when I was putting it all together, I was like, oh man, I totally forgot about this piece. But yeah, here's some of them, and let's start from the beginning, right? I think the most important thing is the Mandalorian Helmet. Now this is the EFX Collectibles limited edition fiberglass helmet. And they made 750 of these. Now, this was actually pulled from a mold of one of the original screen-used helmets. It is just beautiful. I love this. This is the one from season 1. So it has the nice weathering on there. And it's just such a beautiful helmet. Yeah, if you guys want to see, there's more videos on my YouTube channel here regarding some of the differences between some of the other ones. Now this one is the child, right? Baby Yoda, Grogu, whatever you want to call him, but this is by Sideshow Collectibles, and this is just such a cool piece. It's actually made from the castings of the Legacy Effects team that created the original one for the show. So there's lineage to it, and it's actually very affordable. Such a beautiful piece. And then, of course, speaking of lineage, we have the Regal robot Grogu Maquette. And this one's autographed by Christian Alsman and Tony McVeigh, who Christian Alsman created the artwork for it, and Tony McVeigh did the sculpture. And again, this is a maquette that was originally sculptured kind of just to test out what Grogu was going to look like. Now here is my Dark Saber. Now this is the Hasbro Black Series Dark Saber, and it's such a cool piece. It's, you know, there's a lot of aluminum on it. It's pretty heavy, and what makes it special, which as you can see, I'm missing one there. I'm gonna get all the autographs of all the owners of the Dark Saber. So as you can see, you got Bo-Katan, got Moff Gideon, just missing Pedro Pascal there. And of course it lights up, right? And that's one of the coolest things about this one. Now, again, this is the only licensed one besides the Disney one. But the Disney one was just a little chunkier than I like, but whatever. This is the Mythosar Skull by Regal Robot. And in the recent week or so, this guy has been really popular because of this shadow. Do you see that? The Grogu shadow that's kind of shining on top of there. Again, this is by Regal Robot. These are available currently on their website, so if you wanted to pick one up. Speaking of Regal Robot, here is the Regal Robot Gaffy Stick prop replica from The Mandalorian. Now, Regal Robot and Tom Spina Designs actually made the original background pieces for the show. So again, this has lineage directly to the show, and you could see these in a few scenes, especially the ones with the crate dragon. Remember that when they kill him, all the Tusken Raiders have these Gaffy sticks. The famous one's the one where he's picking the bantha's teeth. But obviously this is a direct casting from that original screen used prop. Now here's some cool ones. Right here is this little Mythosaur pendant that you see in the first season, and it's made by this amazing person. His name's Tom Most. Has a store, Mostly Fantasy, and Jon Favreau actually bought some directly from him that ended up being in the show. So that's that. And then the little ball is made by Todd Blast. Again, he makes some amazing aluminum pieces, and it's just such a cool piece. Now here, obviously, are Boba Fett helmets. We do see Boba Fett in the show. Right here is the Master Replicas one, and then to the right is the EFX Collectibles. And both of these have lineage to the original helmets. The Master Replicas is direct lineage to the pre-production helmet. The EFX one is has direct lineage to the Empire Strikes Back. Now, this is a custom made jetpack that I had commissioned. It's such a beautiful piece. I love it. And it's basically replicating the jetpack that we see in the special editions. Now, this is one of the Disney Camptonos, and what I did is I weathered it, and I actually ended up going, picture by picture, because I took extensive photos of the original one at the Mandalorian experience at Star Wars Celebration. So I actually copied a lot of the little nicks and dents that are in there directly from the screen used one. Now, obviously, this is functional and it opens up. And inside, I have all the Disney Republic credits, right? The ones that you can get at the Disney parks. I guess not. Yeah, I guess they're New Republic credits, but there's other ones, right? There's the Mandalorians. There's the little calamari flan, and then of course the little Beskar in the front. Now, this Beskar piece is super cool. It's actually, the patterns are actually copied from the one on the show, so it's very screen accurate and it's such a cool piece. So that's the Camptono, bunch of money, and here we have technically it's IG-88 here, not IG-11, but it's very cool. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces, and I ended up finding all the original found parts that the prop masters used in Empire Strikes Back to kind of replicate that. And of course, we see some not salacious, but what are they called? Oh my God, the monkey lizards. I've totally forgot the name. Commented on there, correct me. But we see some of these in The Mandalorian, so I had to kind of throw him in there. Some memorable, honorable mentions, I guess. Another honorable mention, although we don't see him in The Mandalorian, is the Jango Fett helmet. Now, this is the Denuo Novo Jango Fett helmet. And of course, we see some TIE fighters, right, in The Mandalorian. And this one is the Icons Collectibles one. And of course, we also see a TIE fighter, right? Like, it's so cool to see the TIE fighters in The Mandalorian. So this is the Novo's TIE fighter helmet. Now, we also see Luke in one of the episodes, and of course, here's Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and this would be kind of closer to the one that you would technically have seen in that scene. And then, of course, we see Ahsoka, but that's not the right lightsaber for the show, because in the show, she uses the katana style ones, but I wanted to show it because this is actually a director's edition, and it has Dave Filoni's autograph. And of course, we see, biker scouts, right? Remember, they punch Baby Yoda, or I'm sorry, Grogu. Sorry. And everyone got all upset, so I had to show them. And of course, we see R2, right? At the end of season 2, along with Luke Skywalker. So I had to throw him in there. Oh, and the lightsaber is made by EFX Collectibles. This R2 is made by me. I actually put them together, part of the R2 Builders Club. And yeah, we also saw Yoda's lightsaber in the Book of Boba. We didn't see it in The Mandalorian, but I guess I had to just throw it in there because obviously it was an important part of Grogu's growth. And of course, he picked to go with his daddy, right? Mandalorian, instead of going with Luke. And then we also see some Death Troopers, right? In the first season. So again, this is the Novo's Death Trooper helmet. Had to throw that in there. And I think that's it. I'm sure I missed something, but comment if you want to see something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. I am posting a lot more long form videos on here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure you come back for some more. Thanks, guys.